Amazon, and all I'm doing is selling name brand products. After my first year of selling on Amazon, I quit my 9 to 5. I left it in the back. I closed that door, opened up the Amazon door, did this full time. I've been doing it ever since, over 2 years now, and well over 6 figures of profit. And now I'm here to teach you guys how to do it, how to make this work, how to open up an Amazon store, how to generate profit, and how to succeed. Whatever your dreams may be, you deserve to have them. I know my dream was to not work a 9 to 5. My dream was not to do physical labor day in and day out. That was my dream. And I am slowly, I achieved that part. And now there's bigger and better things to go after. But if you're still watching, I appreciate you guys being here. I'm Nate Flips. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment. If you have a request on a video you want, if you have questions, hit me up. If you want intimate one-on-one mentorship, I do offer that as well. Link is right below. It's the Calendly link. Go ahead and book a call with me. We'll see if we're a good fit for each other, and we can get after it. I just started doing this stuff, so there's not a lot of spots, and there's not going to be a lot of spots either. So make sure you take action. That's the biggest thing. Biggest thing in life, guys. Take action with something that you want to do. If you want to do anything, like, it can be anything. I know I'm rambling, but it can literally be anything. Fitness goal, financial goal, relationship goal. You need to take action on that. And if you're trying to do an Amazon business, take action on it right now. I appreciate you watching the video. Let's get into it. All right, guys. So as you're starting your Amazon store, your journey, there's going to be opportunities to buy really, really good priced products. And you got to put the brakes on when you see these products being sold for much cheaper than retail, much cheaper than distributor price. And it's a really good deal. And you put in the numbers into Seller Amp, and you're going to make a ton of money. You got to put the brakes on. You got to do your due diligence. So we're going to go over 3 places that you should never buy your inventory for Amazon for. Now, this is relevant to any new seller, any existing seller, and anyone that's trying to, make sure they're doing the right thing. So I appreciate those likes and those follows, subscribes, all that good stuff. I'm Nate Flips on YouTube, Nate Flips on TikTok, Nate Flips FBA on Instagram. All right, so let's get into it. All 3 are right here. Boom. Right to you guys. Telegram groups. Avoid Telegram groups, guys. You're going to be invited to these groups from people on Instagram, on TikTok, on emails. Avoid Telegram groups. Definitely avoid them for buying inventory. Number 2, too good to be true websites. We'll get into that. And number 3, it should be a given, but other third-party sellers. So, Telegram groups. If you don't know what Telegram is, it's like WhatsApp. It's a group chat where I've been in the Telegram groups. There's the host or a few hosts. They'll post their deals and want you to buy them. They're typically really good priced, and they're typically not what you want to go for. And let's get into why. So we'll scroll down. So these are groups that offload excess inventory. So they're existing sellers, possibly. Could be stolen inventory, so they don't even have a track record of chain of custody on it. Or it's liquidations. Again, excess inventory liquidations, very similar. So why is this bad? Why is this a bad thing for sellers? Your invoices are not good for Amazon. Amazon wants you to have invoices that are from the seller, that is an authorized seller, to you, your business. Now, if you just buy it from Telegram, they're not going to produce a good invoice. If they give you a quote-unquote good invoice, it's not going to work for Amazon because they're not an authorized distributor of that product. You don't know what you're getting. There's possibly no refunds with that product either. So if you buy it and it's not what you thought it was, it's not, the same quality or quantity, they're not going to give you a refund. They're trying to make a quick buck off of you. And there's no supply chain information. So there's no chain of custody of them buying it from an authorized distributor, and them themselves being an authorized distributor. It's all bad stuff for Amazon. Amazon wants your business to be legitimate, and you don't want to get caught up buying stolen stuff, fake stuff, or someone else's liquidations. So stay away from the Telegram groups, guys. Honestly, I've been in the groups. They do post a lot of great deals, and when you punch those into SellerAmp, you're gonna be like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna make so much money." But have the long-term mindset. Always, always, always. Too good to be true websites. What do I mean by that? So if you're selling any trendy type products, so when I was doing online arbitrage, when I first started, the Stanley cups, similar to like this Yeti, but it's a Stanley, they were hot items. They were what we call BOGOs or BOLOs. Sorry, not BOGO. Be on the lookout, BOLO. And websites were selling out left and right, the legitimate websites. And then every now and again, you'd use SellerAmp and do the Google search, and an illegitimate website would come up. What does that mean? So when you're sourcing for profitable inventory, you find a great price on a product, a really good price. Like you're hitting 30% ROI or you're hitting 200% ROI. Whatever the norm is, it is way above and beyond the norm. So the price is much lower than everyone else. Any other retail site that you typically source off of, it's lower. They're accepting crypto as payments. There's no address to where this business is located, where this website is shipping stuff from. The site hasn't been updated for this year or for years potentially. So when you scroll all the way down to on the bottom of a website, you're going to see in like the fine print the last like update of that website. If it says it's from 2022, don't go with it. It says it's from 2024, question it. The product line that they offer, so all the products on their website, it doesn't really make sense. It's all like trendy stuff that's like Amazon reseller friendly. Just pay attention to the theme of the website. And then finally, you can use Trustpilot, which is a great website to literally kind of find out if a website's real or not. So definitely use Trustpilot. Make sure you're making smart buying decisions, guys. This is your business. Like you don't want to, put that in jeopardy. And then finally, other third-party sellers. This should be a given. You don't buy your Amazon inventory from someone else's inventory, some other third-party inventory. Why? It should be a given, right? But some of you guys don't know, and that's why we're here. We're here to educate. We're here to answer maybe the silly questions. But in my opinion, any question is a good question. The question not asked is the question not answered. And if you need the answer, you got to ask. So most third-party sellers are not going to be authorized distributors. That's why you don't buy from another third-party seller. Invoices like the Telegram groups, like the fake websites, they're not going to work for Amazon. And you don't know if you're buying real inventory. That's the other thing. If you're buying from another third party, you need to be able to at least have the confidence that they have a chain of custody with their product. And if they don't, you're not going to be able to submit that for Amazon. You can try to fake it, but Amazon's going to get smarter, and they're going to get caught up with all this AI generated stuff. So just always do the right thing, guys, and don't put your business in jeopardy. It's not worth it. A quick buck made now is not worth the headaches, the potential lawsuits, like all that crazy stuff that could happen. We've all heard the stories of the warehouses that have had millions and millions of dollars of inventory that were all stolen goods, and they're selling it on Telegram groups. They're selling it in other avenues. It's not worth it, guys. So yeah, to wrap it up, guys, we'll scroll back up real quick. Scroll back up. Appreciate you guys being here, by the way. First and foremost, y'all the best. Y'all support me, and I want to keep producing valuable content for you. Never buy from Telegram groups. If it's a too good to be true price on a product that you're sourcing, that website could be fake. Use Trustpilot. Go through all these little check marks. And finally, don't buy from other third-party sellers, whether it's on eBay, Amazon, elsewhere. It don't matter. Don't buy your Amazon inventory from another third-party seller. Chances are they're not an authorized distributor. So if you're required to submit invoices for an inauthentic complaint, someone complains that your product is inauthentic. So now you need to prove yourself that all your products are real. You can't do that if you have an eBay receipt or a Walmart receipt from a third-party seller. All that stuff's not going to fly, and Amazon's going to crack down on you. So don't set yourself up for failure. Set yourself up for success. Always do the right thing. Always be cognizant of where you're buying your stuff. Always stay organized with that stuff too. Google Drive is your best friend. ChatGPT is also your best friend. You can ask it the same stuff that Trustpilot's going through. You can use ChatGPT. I suggest to everybody they use ChatGPT every single day of their business, or their life rather. Sorry. But yeah, guys, appreciate y'all watching. And like I said, subscribe, like, comment. If you need one-on-one help, that's what I offer. You can book a call right below. Links in the description. And yeah, keep doing the good thing and keep making money. Let's go. Peace out, guys.